Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Ready to Love Season 8, Episode 7. It's titled Meet the Exes. Let's get started. Okay, so the men meet up with Tommy, who is not wearing any socks on his ashy feet. He tells them that this week the ladies will be meeting their exes, and they have the power to eliminate. First up, Marie had his ex Jessica, pretty attractive lady. So his ex Jessica met up with Janelle and Jessica. Janelle, he doesn't have a connection with Janelle. Anyway, he told his ex that he wanted to know what their sexual appetite was. Okay, Marvin. I mean, what do you need to know that for? So they show up and they all drink tea. And the ex said the problem she had with Marie was their age difference. What was the problem, though? She's 5 years older than him. And what was the problem? What was the actual problem? So the ex asked them about their sexual appetite. And they both refused to answer the question. And I wouldn't have answered either. That's none of her damn business. Then she pulled out some tarot cards. And Jessica and Janelle, they weren't feeling that. Me either. The Lord said you should not know what will happen in the future. Leave that up to him. So they weren't feeling that. So they left out, and he wants his ex to meet Ciara. Why? He don't have a connection with Ciara. But anyway, they all meet up at a restaurant, and Ciara said to his ex. Oh, Ciara said his ex looked like Tequila. And I didn't realize that until they showed a picture of Tequila. And I was like, yeah, she's right. She does look like Tequila. Oh my gosh. Good eyes, Ciara. Good eye. So the ex asked her if she mind him being friends with his ex. And Ciara said, usually exes sneak around with each other. Then Marie puts his foot in his mouth. He said, I missed it. I missed it. He said it twice. I missed it. And Ciara was like, you missed it? Then he said, I messed up. It was all on me. He tried to switch it around. And I noticed the ex didn't say shit. She kept her mouth shut. What was he talking about? He said he missed it. He missed it. Then he said, yeah, it was on me. I messed up. But Ciara is no fool. She caught it. So Ciara left. When she left out, Marie told his ex that Ciara gives him friend vibe. So if she gives you friend vibe, why did you invite her to meet your ex? You don't have a connection with her. So why did you set the date to meet your ex? These men, all of them, every single one of them on this show, they're full of shit. F-O-S. Full of shit. Quentin had Janelle and Lee meet his ex, Brianna. Very pretty, attractive lady. She asked them why haven't they kissed him yet. And they said they don't want to just be going around kissing anybody. They're going to wait for somebody to choose them as their top. And then I guess they'll start kissing. Lee asked the ex why did their relationship end. And the ex said she wanted to be exclusive, but Quentin did not. That means that she was never his girlfriend. They were only dating. So she's not his ex. Where's your ex, Quentin? Where is your ex? She's not your ex. Quentin is full of shit. F-O-S. Where's his ex? She's not his ex. She was dating him and he wouldn't be exclusive with her. So then he quit dating her. She's not his ex. Then she said Quentin is content being single. And I said that last review and the review after that. I said, Quentin is not here looking for love. Quentin is here looking for clients. Quentin don't want to be booed up. She said Quentin is content being single. Quentin don't want nobody. You don't have time for that. He's trying to get his clientele up. He's here for some exposure. Then he tells the whole table that he ghosted Lee. He is full of shit. Why would you do that? Okay, you ghosted, but why would you tell the whole table that you did that? Her rivalry is there, Janelle, and you tell the whole table that you ghosted her? So she is pissed, and she just shut down. She shut up. She didn't say nothing else. She just shut down. And I don't blame her. I would too. I would say, you know what? I got to go pick up my child, or I got an appointment I forgot about, and just leave out. Screw them. Lee, Quentin does not like you. He does not like you. And Janelle, he don't like you either. And Quentin don't understand why Lee got upset. He's a clueless idiot. Chris had his ex, Valerie, meet Aries and Jessica. All the men have good-looking exes. So the ladies show up, and Chris said in his confessional that when Jessica showed up, the energy shifted. He said Jessica is loud. So Jessica asked the girlfriend why their relationship ended. She said she did not want to be a forever girlfriend. He wasn't looking to marry her. That means Chris was not trying to marry her. So Chris apologized to his ex. And Aries thought that was sexy. Chris' ex threw him under the bus. She told them that Chris needs a lot of support, but he won't support you. And I said it before. Chris is not looking for a girlfriend or a wife or a lover. He's looking for a mother. He wants somebody who will support him, baby him, and coddle him. Jessica wasn't happy to hear that. When they left, the ex said Aries is sweet and nurturing. Because that's what he wants. He's choosing a woman who's nurturing. He wants a mother. He doesn't want a girlfriend or a wife. The ex said Jessica is overpowering. She is very strong, and there is no softness at all in her. And she's just raw, in your face type of person. And she said to Chris, you don't like that. And Chris was like, no, I don't like that. Let me tell you, not too many people do like that, okay? Herbert had his ex, what's her name? Melanie, I think it is. I don't know. I wrote something down. I don't know what I wrote down. His ex, Melanie, meet Janelle, and the ex asked her about kids. Janelle said she wants to adopt because she's getting too old to have kids. In his confessional, Herbert said, that's not what we discussed. We didn't discuss adopting kids. He said, I want my own biological kids. The ex told Janelle that Herbert liked to take things slow. And Janelle's not happy with that. Janelle said before the end of the year, she wants to be engaged. When she left, the ex told Herbert that Janelle is impatient. She's impatient because she said she wants to be engaged by the end of the year. And Herbert threw shade at Janelle. He said, well, I'm not that old. I can wait. I can take my time. I don't have to rush. I think he's, 37 years old? After age 40, women have a hard time having kids. So he need to meet somebody, fall in love, get married, and have kids. And he's 37 right now. So how old does he think this girl is going to be that he's going to fall in love with and have kids with and marry and all of that? He talking about, oh, I'm young and I'm young. I don't need to rush. Okay, keep thinking that. Those years are going to go by like that. You're going to blink and you're going to be an old ass man sitting home by yourself looking crazy. Okay? Phil had his ex, Amina, meet Aries and Katriana and Kara. Why Kara? He has no connection with Kara. He's 11 years older than Kara. You know what happened? This is the last date. This is the last guy to introduce his exes to the women, and Kara was the only one that nobody took to meet an ex. So the producer, somebody stepped in and said, you got to invite Kara because everybody has to go on a date. That's what happened because he has no connection with Kara. He's 11 years older than Kara. Come on. The ex, Aries met him and his ex at a restaurant. And she asked me she asked Aries if Phil has trouble with affection. And she said no. And he had his hand on her knee under the table. And we saw them have a date last episode, and they hugged and kissed. So he doesn't have a problem with affection with her, physical affection with her. He has no problem showing Aries physical affection. So Kara and Katrina, they met him at his house. That didn't look like his house. That looked like an Airbnb. It didn't look lived in, you know. But it's no big deal. But I just had to point that out. Katrina asked Amina, why did they break up? She said she did not know where she stood with him. She said they hung out a lot, but he gave her no physical attention. That means he is not physically attracted to you. If you go out on a date with a guy and you go out on several dates with him and he doesn't touch you, he's not interested in you. He's not interested in you. Kara said the same thing. Kara said, if you are not touching me, then you are telling me you don't like me. Exactly. Exactly. Then Phil said he was in a weird space. He said he wasn't good at it at the time. What does that mean? He's what, 30? He's in his late 30s, 39 or something like that. He's in his late 30s. What are you talking about? You weren't good at it. And then he said he was in a weird space. That makes no sense to me. But you know what? My TV messes up sometimes. It skips. But then the editing could have chopped up because it doesn't look like the conversation was flowing the way it was supposed to. So I don't know if I missed something. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. He told Katriana that he wasn't working at the time. What does that mean? Does that mean because you had financial issues, you weren't able to show physical affection? Is that what that... I don't know what he's talking about. I don't understand. Somebody tell me, what is he talking about? Then Kara told them that she would prefer to date... Kiara told everybody that she would prefer to date men that didn't have kids. In his confessional, Philip said he want no part of her. You're 11 years older than her. I'm pretty sure she wants no part of you either, Philip. Philip X said she would choose Aries for him. She said Aries is her top choice for him. So then the men meet up with Tommy. And Quentin, he wants to know how their date went. And Quentin said his ex picked Janelle for him. And he said Lee shrunk. She shrunk back in the background. Of course she shrunk because you told everybody that you ghosted her. Herbert said Janelle is a thug, but he likes that. He said, but her timeline doesn't match his. She's moving too fast. McRae told them about the unaccepted tarot card reading that his ex tried to do. He said he's feeling Jessica more. Chris said his ex said a hard no to Jessica, and he basically said that Jessica wasn't for him. Philip said his ex liked Aries for him. So then Tommy asked who are they no longer connected with. Chris said Ciara because she gives him friend vibes. Quentin said Ciara He said because she's only concerned with her appearance, nothing else. Quentin probably wants somebody, when he walks down the street with somebody on his arm, he wants all the attention on him. He doesn't want the girl to take the attention from him. That's probably why he's talking about her appearance. Do you talk to her and get to know her? I don't know. He's such an ass. I don't like him. I can't stand him. Herbert said Sierra, he said Sierra laugh and joke all the time, but he doesn't get the feeling that she wants a mate. Same thing. Have you talked to her? Seriously sat her down and talked to her and get to know her? Herbert also said Lee, he said they had one great connection in the beginning, but then nothing else after that. He said she's too busy for him. McRae said Kiara because she told him that she's not comfortable in a group of black people. I didn't hear her say that, so I don't know. Quentin also said Kiara because she asked him if he only dates white women. He didn't like that. Philip said Kiara because she doesn't want to date guys with kids. We see where this is going, right? Too many people called Kiara's name. So then Chris jumps on the bandwagon and said he wasn't feeling Kiara either. He's talking about, the kids thing. What kids thing? Does he have kids? Yeah, he does. He has a daughter. He does have a daughter. But he jumped on the bandwagon. I've never ever seen him talk to Kiara. I've never seen him talk to her. I don't think he gave her the time of day. And I always thought that those two would make a cute couple. So Tommy said, take these two women out and let them know that they're not ready to love. So Chris meets up with Sierra, and they flirted a little bit with each other. Then he gave her a few compliments. Then he asked her if she's willing to open up. She said, I've been opening up the whole time. She said, I've opened up more than I've opened up in my entire life. But then he told her that the guys think that she is ready to love. And she's happy. And she said she liked Herbert and McRae, and she has to decide which one she like. None of them like her. McRae said she gives him friend vibes, and Herbert likes Janelle. Herbert met with Kira. He tells her that some of the guys feel disconnected from her because she doesn't want to date somebody with kids. He then mentioned the culture thing, and she said yes, one of the things that she said may have rubbed some of the men the wrong way. Then he told her that the guy said that she's not ready to love. And she said, okay. And she said she's relieved. She's relieved because there's nobody there that she likes. Nobody likes her and she don't like anybody. So she should be relieved. She should have just left is what she should have done. She shouldn't let him eliminate her. She should have just left. She said she does think she's open to love. And she's going to keep on checking. And this is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.